Okay, 3 years ago I was in this very room as a journalist for the Jerusalem Post covering something extraordinary, a Palestinian-Israeli comedy act featuring Ray Hanania. Ray, a Palestinian, he lives in Chicago. I'm sorry he can't be here with us tonight. And I was just blown away by this. Really, I'm honored to be here. And you know, well, aside from being very funny, I try to be very funny too, what his message was that we have to end the demonization. We have to end the delegitimization of each other. We have to end the racism of each other. And Ray went back to Chicago and came up with a plan. He calls it YALLA Peace, yallapeace.com. And he's registered to run for the president of Palestine if they ever have elections again. I'm here to explain what that policy is. So I want to say, Ray, yes, he's a comedian, but above all, he's a realist. And as a realist, he's based on many of the same ideas which we've spoken about tonight. That is, Palestinian aspirations cannot be achieved in a one-state solution. There's been so much suffering. There has to be a separate Palestinian state with its capital in Jerusalem. But that Palestinian state, it won't be able to achieve the Palestinian aspirations either, because those aspirations, they go back to the 750,000 people who became refugees in the Nakba. And as a realist, Ray Hanania promotes an idea. Again, many of these ideas have been discussed. There'll be some minor border adjustments. There'll be a state with its capital in Jerusalem, but there has to be some kind of federation between these two states, between the state of Israel and the state of Palestine, again, with a shared capital in Jerusalem. So how will that work? Any refugee, any person will be able to live in either state. He'll have his Palestinian Hawiyah, he'll have his Israeli Tudat Zahut, and any Israeli settler who wishes to live in Yehuda v'Shomron, tfaddal, and any Palestinian who wishes to go back to live in Haifa, in Jaffa, wherever, b'vakasha. So nobody will be displaced. There's been enough people displaced. There's been enough people killed already. We need an end to this. But Ray's vision, I want to take it one step further. It's not enough to say we're going to have a union. And by the way, that union, I would hope, will incorporate as well Jordan. So there'll be 3 states in Israel, Palestine, Jordan, again with the capital in Jerusalem. But that state, and I would hope it would adopt the euro as our common currency. That state will achieve prosperity. That state will achieve peace. And once that's done, we will in turn apply in phase 2 of this vision. We will apply to join the European Union, because this is the best example in 1 minute. Yes, this is the best example we have of people managing to bridge their differences and achieve a framework in which everyone can live in peace. And ideally, I'm going to finish this now. I'm going to invoke the name of John Lennon and imagine this. We will have this 3 states, Israel, Jordan, Palestine, joining the European Union, and in turn, ultimately, the entire world will join one union. So anyone will be able to live anywhere without any bureaucrat saying, no, you don't belong here. Shukran katir, toda rabah.